Hey, I'm Sherin, and this is Yoga Diva. This is part of a series of 7 short yoga sessions, each one focusing on a different chakra. For more info, go to the description below. I hope you enjoy. If you do, please like and subscribe. Thanks. Today's class will be focused on the root chakra, Muladhara Chakra. So starting in a comfortable cross-legged position, let's put our palms facing down. This is very grounding energy. And we're just going to arrive and check in. So closing the eyes and just notice how you're breathing. Just notice how it feels to sit on the ground. And we'll start with a breathing exercise. So we're going to inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now carry on this breathing in your own time, keeping the eyes closed. Now base chakra is all about grounding and rooting into the earth. So really notice how it feels to have your root chakra, which is at the very base of your spine, at the very bottom. Notice how it feels to be so connected to the earth simply by sitting. It's the first chakra, the base chakra. It's red in colour and its element is earth. So breathing deeply, breathing loudly if you can, so you can hear yourself. And as you exhale, imagine roots growing from your base chakra into the earth, creeping in. This energy point is all about security, about safety, grounding, earthing. It's about the attainment of your basic needs, protection, providing. So connecting with that energy source in your body and imagining it in red. And when you're ready, you're going to lift your right arm up and over to the side and reach over. Take a nice big side stretch. And then on your exhale, you're going to circle your hands forward. Inhale to side stretch. And exhale to circle round forwards. One more time. Inhale to side stretch. Make space in between each vertebra. And exhale to circle the earth. Inhale, stretch. And exhale, circle. Good. So we're going to roll over into a box-shaped position. And from here, make sure your shoulders are under, your wrists are under your shoulders and your knees are under your hips. You're going to inhale, reach your right arm up. And so really twist in the spine and then exhale, weave it through. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, weave it through. Inhale, lift it up. And exhale, we're going to weave it through and hold this time. So you can put the side of your head down, and you can either stretch through that left arm forwards, or you can wrap it around the body and bind the thigh as you wish. Wherever you are, notice the points of your body that are connected to the earth, and just notice. Breathing into the tops of the lungs. Maybe moving slightly on the shoulder to get that lovely shoulder stretch. When you're ready, coming out of that, so placing the left hand down, inhaling the right arm up, and then drop it down back to your box. Good, so breathing here, noticing how it feels to have your hands grounded into the earth. Imagine roots growing from your hands, and just breathe into that image. When you're ready, let's inhale the left arm up, open, and exhale to weave. Inhale to twist and open, exhale to weave. Inhale to lift and open, exhale to weave. So we're going to stay down here. So you can either take the right arm out in front of you, or you can weave it around the body and bind your thigh. So wherever you are, you're breathing into the tops of your lungs here. Closing the eyes, maybe moving slightly around on your shoulder. Just noticing, how does that feel? Noticing which parts of the body are touching the earth. Grounding into the stable, secure earth. Good, when you're ready, coming back out, so dropping the right hand down, inhale, the left arm up and open, and exhale down to box. Good, so we'll come into our first downward dog. So you want to tuck your toes, take the knees off the floor slowly, just hovering the knees up, and then slowly start to straighten the knees as you lift your hips up towards the sky, and then you can start paddling out your feet in your downward facing dog. So you might want to bend both your knees and really push your shoulders back. But you want to hang in your downward dog, relax your head and your neck, spread through all four corners of your hands, pull your shoulders up and back and breathe. Notice again your hands and your feet grounding into the earth, and then bring your mind's attention to a red ball of energy at the base of your spine, your base chakra. And breathe. Good, you're going to walk yourself forward tiny little steps until you reach the front of your mat. You'll take your feet about hip width, and you're just going to hang here in Uttanasana. So keep the knees nice and bent, relax the head and the neck. So there's a lot of weight in your head and your neck, and you want to relax it. Relax the hands. Breathing here. Noticing how everything looks upside down. Letting the torso be heavy. Let the feet be wide. And when you're ready, slowly, slowly, you're going to bend the knees and start to roll up, nice and slow. Nice and slow. The head always comes last. Good. And when you get there, let's come into Tadasana, mountain pose. So you want your feet about hip width, or you can take them together as you wish. And we're going to have the palms facing up. You're going to spread your toes, so lift them up and then spread them down into the earth, really grounding into those feet. And then draw the energy from the earth, draw it all the way up through the legs. Tighten through the buttocks, tighten through the belly. Hands facing up, shoulders back and down. Breathing here, either closing your eyes or find a gazing point. Good, let's come into our first sun salutation. And we're only doing one round really today. So give it your best shot. So take your hands to prayer at heart. Let's inhale, lift the arms up. Mini back bend if you want to. And then exhale, dive down into your forward bend, Uttanasana. Inhale, gazing pose, look up, flatten the back. And exhale, ground the hands and step back into your plank. Good, so we're going to hold plank for a couple of breaths. So again, spreading the hands, feeling the hands against the earth, tight through the rest of the body, and breathe, just breathe. When you're next ready to exhale, drop the knees, the chest and the chin. Good, so bring those 8 points down to the body, back down to the floor. And then come up into your baby cobra. So you want your shoulders pushing away. You want to be in a position where you could take your hands off if you wanted to. And breathe here. Slowly, slowly, let's make our way to a downward facing dog. Tucking the toes and pushing the hips up to the ceiling. Go breathing in your dog, stretching out all of the back of the body, just doing whatever you fancy really, whatever makes sense to you. So from here, we're going to lift the right leg up to the sky. And we're going to step it in between the hands. Good, we're coming into warrior two. So spinning the hands, sink low into your warrior two, and breathe. Now I'll say a few affirmations. So you can either listen, you can either repeat in your mind after I say them, or you could repeat out loud after I say them. Breathing deeply, sinking low into that lunge. I am grounded. I am enough. I have enough. I am safe. I am secure. Good, when you're ready, let's windmill the hands to the front of the mat and step back into your plank. So you can either go straight to downward facing dog, or you can take your vinyasa. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing in your dog. Good, on your next inhalation, let's lift up that left leg nice and slowly. There's no rush. Exhale, step it forwards. Warrior two on the right side. Left side, sorry, sinking low, sinking nice and low. Breathe. Imagining the red, swirling ball of energy at the base of your spine. Visualize it in your mind, maybe closing the eyes, and breathe here. Draw the energy from the earth. Draw it up through the feet into your base chakra. Imagine it red. Sinking a little bit lower. Grounding into the earth. Grounding into yourself. And when you're ready, windmill in the hands, either side of the front foot, stepping back to your plank and meeting back in dog. So you can either take knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga, your choice. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good, so from here, you're coming into child's pose. So make sure your knees are together for this one, feet are together. You can take your hands alongside the body and the forehead down to the mat. So curving the back like a hedgehog and breathing here. As you breathe, breathe into the back of the lungs. So the back of the lungs have quite a massive capacity. In fact, most of the lungs are actually at the back. So as your back is rounded in your child's position, really breathe into your back. Let there be space in between each vertebra, in between each rib. Really inhale, expand through the torso here. Have your forehead on the earth. Notice how it feels in this position. So close, so grounded and close to the earth. And breathe. Breathing here. So the animal spirit that I've chosen for this chakra is the lioness. And she has a very strong energy of providing and protecting. So as you're in your child's pose, forehead to the ground, just start to imagine a lioness. She is a hunter. She is connected to the pride. She really protects herself. She protects her resources. She protects the planet. And she creates boundaries in order to enforce this protection, to allow her to provide for her basic needs, to allow her to survive. So this chakra is very much about survival, basic needs, setting boundaries. So bring her, the lioness, the image of her, the feel of her into your body as you breathe. Breathing here. That's all you need to do. Just breathe. Good, and from your child's pose, you're slowly going to come up. So rounding through the back here, rounding, rounding, rounding. Good, coming up so that your back is straight, reaching your arms out. Let's come back into your downward facing dog. Good, walking out the feet here. And then you're just going to step your left foot forward, come up to standing and turn on your mat so that you're in a wide leg stance. Take your hands to your hips, Look up a little bit as you inhale, draw the elbows in, and exhale, coming down with a flat back, all the way down to the floor. So you can have your hands run down the backs of your legs if you like. You can have your hands just on the floor in front of you, or if you've been practicing a while, you can draw them back through the legs, taking the head towards the earth. So breathing here. Again, imagining the base chakra red at the base of your spine. And let the weight of your body dangle. The weight of the torso, the weight of the head, let it be heavy. Good, let's come up to a flat back. And we're going to take the arms out into aeroplane. Breathing here. Breathing here. Good, now coming up to stand. Good, so we're going to take the feet in a little bit and then we're going to come down into Muladhara, the squat pose. So just bend the knees, make sure the knees are going to go over the toes. You want the toes facing the diagonals. And just start to move the body down into your squat. So you have to move around, see what feels good for you. You might like your feet quite wide. You might think, actually, I need them closer together. Taking the hands to prayer, pushing the hands together, and then pushing through the elbows. And your knees, you're pushing them back away from you. And now you want to try and straighten your spine. Good. Whilst keeping the shoulders down. Now close the eyes here. This is a very powerful position, a Malasana. Now what you're going to do is imagine the roots actually growing from your base chakra. So the ball of red, energetic light at the base of your spine, growing roots down into the earth, and breathe. When you've had enough of that, we're going to come into a wide-legged Uttanasana. So you're going to take your feet parallel and just hang. No particular way of doing it. You probably want a bend in your knees. You might want to sway. Whatever feels good for you. Feet nice and wide. Good, and then you're going to bend your knees, start to roll up. Rolling up, head always comes last, head and neck always comes last. Good, so we're coming into mountain pose again, but usually people see mountain pose, Tadasana, as just a standing position before you do a sun salutation. But in this class, because we're growing roots, we're actually going to do the pose, Tadasana, just on its own. So taking your feet either mat width, you can have them wider if you like, or together, and you're going to close your eyes. So start to notice how your body might move a tiny bit. Growing roots into the earth from your feet. Pulling the energy from the earth. The abundant, infinite energy that's available from Mother Nature. Drawing that up through your feet. Eyes closed. Imagining yourself like a mountain, poised, strong, powerful, rooted. Without the base of the mountain being strong and stable and grounded. The rest of it can't be balanced, can't be still, can't be safe. And it's the same with your chakra points. You need a strong foundation in your base chakra, the red light energy at the base of your spine, before you can really work through the other chakras. So if you want, you can pick one foot up, maybe keeping your eyes closed. You'll probably wobble, and then place it down, and then pick the other foot up. It's okay if you fall over, who cares? Cool, and place it down. Good. So if you had your feet wide, take them together. Let's take the hands to prayer. We're going to come up onto our tiptoes. And we're going to bend through the knees, keeping the torso perpendicular. And then come all the way down. Good. So from here, you're just going to sit down onto your shins and you're going to roll off to the right-hand side. You're going to swing that left leg round. So you're sitting on both sit bones. If this is too much and it hurts, you can just straighten that bottom leg like this. So find something that works for you. Good, so from here you're inhaling the right arm up and you're exhaling, twist around to face the back. So noticing how it feels to rotate the spine and breathe into the tops of the lungs. Good, when you're ready, swinging the hands to the other side and just bowing to the earth in gratitude. Thank you, Mother Nature. Let's take hold of the big toe and just stretch it out to the side. So if you can't hold the big toe, just hold your foot or your leg, whatever, it doesn't matter. And then you're just gonna lift your sort of belly area forwards. Try to straighten that leg and then take the right arm out to the side. You can take your index finger and your thumb together and breathe. Okay, you're going to lower that left leg to the floor. So your right foot should now be placed against your thigh. And you're going to take this left hand, either just to flop it down really next to the leg, or if you want, you can bind your big toe. And you're going to inhale, lift the right arm up and over, and stretch through the side of the body here. Notice how the whole of the left leg is now being held by the earth. Bringing the mind's attention back to the red, energetic swirl at the base of the spine. Slow, steady, safe swirl of red light. Good. Coming up. And we're just going to do that on the other side. So come back to sitting on your shins, roll over to the left side, swing that right leg around. Again, if this doesn't feel right for you, you just straighten through the left leg like that. Otherwise, just keep it bent. Good, so you're going to inhale the left arm up and exhale, twist to the right. Shoulders down away from the ears. It's not really passive twisting. You do need to actively twist. And imagine the base of the spine being held by this red energy, and then your spine twisting, rotating fully, including your neck, all the way full length of the spine. Breathing here. Good, on your next exhalation, swing over to the left side, bowing down to the earth. Coming back up, binding that big toe or your foot as you wish and straightening it out to the side. So you need to push your body forwards, otherwise you'll fall back. If you fall back, also doesn't matter. Looking over to the left hand, breathing here. You might not be able to lift the left hand, that's absolutely fine. Doesn't matter. When you're ready, dropping that right leg down to the earth. So you should have your left foot up against your thigh. Good, so you can either just drop the hand down or bind the big toe as you wish. But wherever you are, you're going to lift up and over with that left hand and reach towards your right toe. So you should feel this magnificently long stretch through the left side of the body. Good. On your next inhalation, coming all the way up. So we're coming down to lie down now. So feet flat on the floor, just roll the body down. When you feel your stomach kick in, maybe hold there for a second or two, and then drop the body to the floor. Good. So we're coming into bridge. So take your feet flat on the floor, bring them right towards your body as close as you can. Take the hands down. You want the palms facing down for this, and you're just going to peel your hips off the floor, just really gently, really slowly, keeping the thighs parallel to one another, keeping the feet about hip width, lifting up those hips, feeling each vertebrae peel off. When you get to the top, just hold. And then exhale, start to roll back down again. Just super slow, super slow. Noticing how all these tiny movements in the body, just noticing how they feel. And now we're coming into Shavasana, the most important pose in yoga. So let's take both legs out straight. You want them about mat width. You want to pull your shoulder blades down your back. Usually we'd have our palms facing up, but because today is around base chakra, we're going to have palms facing down. So this is the grounding kind of energy that we're looking for today. Closing your eyes here and starting to settle in. Closing the eyes, breathing. There's nothing to do here. Just noticing the whole of the back of the body being held by the earth. The earth being abundant, so abundant with resources, with energy. She has so many resources and so much energy that she can give to you as much as you want. So use your mind's attention just to draw the energy from the earth. Draw it in as you inhale. Let her heal you. Give her back on your exhale anything you don't need. Drawing in safety, security, a sense of groundedness, and letting go of what you don't need. Holding the colour red all around your body now. Imagine your whole aura, the energetic force surrounding your body, it's red. And when you're ready, starting to deepen the breath. Let's bring one knee into the chest and then the other knee. Just give yourself a rock from side to side, just massaging out your lower back here. And then you're coming to a seated position. Come up any way that's comfortable for you. Palms down, long and tall through the spine. Good, let's inhale the arms all the way up and over the head until they touch above the head. And then drawing them down to heart center. Just bowing your head to your hands and think of one thing that you're grateful for today. Good, lifting the head up, fluttering the eyes open. Namaste. Thank you. Thanks for watching. If you liked, please subscribe to my channel, and next week there will be the next chakra class, which is the Sacral chakra, which is orange. Thank you. Have a nice day.